Bullish Vechain. VET cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $0.101282 and $0.191310 by 2030. Market investigators accept VET could reach $0.078775 by 2025. Bearish Vechain market cost expectation for 2023 is $0.018006. Vechain, VET presentation. Since its somewhat unassuming starting points in 2015, the Vechain network has advanced and is rapidly drawing in worldwide consideration. Right now, in excess of 30 organizations inside the Fortune 500 run live arrangements on Vechain, including BMW, Deloitte PwC, Walmart, LVMH, and Renault. This Vechain cost expectation guide will update you on all that you really want to be familiar with Vechain. Continue to peruse to figure out what Vechain is, from its elements to specialized examination, verifiable information, value expectations, and that's just the beginning. What is Vechain? Vechain is a self-created blockchain stage work to help store network the board and smooth out business processes. The stage was established in 2015 by Radiant Lu, a previous CIO of Louis Vuitton China. In its initial days, the VET token worked exclusively as a component of the Ethereum blockchain. The organizers, in any case, had a few loftier objectives as a primary concern. In 2018, Vechain completely rebranded itself and progressed onto its own public blockchain, the Chainether, switching its VEN tokens over completely to VET as well as adding the Vechain gas token VTHO. It has since developed into a venture-centered, multi-coin IoT and inventory network the board environment and has effectively settled a significant client base. With the assistance of Conveyed Record Innovation, DLT, the stage can arrange and smooth out data stream for complex stock chains. It utilizes two essential tokens, the Chainether Energy, a savvy contract layer, and Vechain token, or VET, for conveying a steam across the framework. As per Vechain's white paper, the two-token framework was organized to have a dependable model for decentralized application engineers and guarantee powerful administration. The Vechain white paper frames the stage's fundamental point, which is to make information straightforward and noteworthy. It likewise means to be an IoT, Web of Things, middle person, and at the very front of introductory coin contributions made utilizing Vechain. By consolidating DLT with IoT perspectives, the Vechain network is satisfying its objective of causing disturbances in the production network industry. Vechain, VET cost. Vechain is as of now worth $0.022505 United States dollars. VET has moved 1.21% as of now, with an exchanging volume of $41,781,002. Vechain is presently positioned 34 among all cryptographic forms of money, with a market capitalization of $1,785,380,891 United States dollars. Using the overall strength list, RSI, moving weighted normal, MWA, Williams fractal, and moving normal union difference, MACD, from the diagram above, we can decide cost designs for Vechain, VET, to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Our cost expectation gauges utilize constant Vechain, VET, market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost forecasts in light of current market action. Vechain, VET, Value Forecast 2023. Vechain, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing digital forms of money to rise this year. VET. The VET cost figure for 2023 expects a huge expansion in the year's final part, potentially coming to $0.033758. Similarly, as with other digital currencies, the ascent will be steady. However, no extensive drops are normal. Averaging $0.031507 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is possible sooner rather than later, given expected coordinated efforts and progressions. VET is supposed to have a base worth of $0.027006. Vechain, VET, Value Expectation 2024 out of 2024. Vechain VET cost forecast has a lot of space for development. Because of the expected declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of VET will before long outperform $0.056263. Be that as it may, We ought to hold back to check whether the VET's overall strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, VET will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $0.045010 and a typical exchanging cost of $0.049511. Vechain VET value forecasts 2025. In the event that the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $0.078768, and VET might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a downfall, the objective may not be met. VET is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $0.072016 and a low of $0.067515 in 2025. Vechain VET value expectation 2026. Assuming that Vechain effectively helps market opinion among cryptographic money fans, the VET coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, VET will be green in 2026. The VET is supposed to reach and outperform its untouched high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual money will be valued at $0.101273 with a base cost of $0.090020 and a typical cost of $0.094521. Vechain VET value expectation 2027. After some broad gauging and specialized examination, we gauge the VET cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $0.117026 by 2027, with a base cost of $0.112525 anticipated before the year's end. Moreover, VET has a greatest value worth of $0.123778. Vechain VET value expectation 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $0.139531. On the off chance that VET figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a most extreme cost of $0.146283. Neglecting to assemble the help VET needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $0.135030. Vechain VET value expectation 2029. While VET is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to hurry collaboration, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been set at $0.157535 and a yearly cost close above $0.168788 in 2029. Vechain VET value expectation 2030. By 2030, Vechain will at last outperform its past AF values and record new cost levels. The base cost could be $0.180040 and possibly arrive at a most extreme value worth of $0.191293, averaging out at $0.184541. Vechain VET value expectation 2031. The cryptographic money market is known to be exceptionally unpredictable, which is one of the many justifications for why cost estimating is a troublesome undertaking. Makes an honest effort to conjecture future costs with accuracy, but all forecasts ought not be taken as monetary counsel, and you should do your own exploration. In 2031, we are anticipating that digital currency should have acquired reception across numerous areas.